Welcome back, students. Welcome to the YouTube channel Study with Nakib, your digital platform that takes care of your total English, text, grammar, writing and spoken English. Learn English in English. Today I'll teach you one very important part of English grammar, infinitive and its uses in English. It is so important that you can use it, you will get it in every examination, in every writing in English. So learn it well. Watch the whole video to get the total lesson and its flavor. Our today's topic is important notes on infinitive and its uses. The first question is, what is an infinitive? What is an infinitive? The answer is, an infinitive is a non-finite verb. An infinitive is a non-finite verb. So what is a non-finite verb? To understand a non-finite verb, you have to understand the finite verb side by side. See the examples. I like to go there. Here the subject is first person and singular number. Subject is first person singular number. I like to go there. Now I will change the subject to third person singular number. Third person singular number. He. And see, this verb will change immediately. He likes to go there. He likes to go there. Now again I'll change the subject to, it will be third person but plural. And see, they. Again the verb will change itself. They like to go there. Again I will change the time. This is in the present time, so I will change the time to the past time. Time is past now, and see, the verb will change itself. They liked to go there. Okay, and now see, this verb, this one, the same verb is changing itself whenever there is a change in the number and person of the subject. See here, this was the first person singular number subject, so it is here like, but as soon as the subject is changed to the third person singular number, the verb changes itself from like to likes. Again the subject is changed to the third person plural number and the verb is changed to like from likes. Again the time is changed to the past tense, the verb is changed to liked from like. These verbs are changing with the change of the subject, its person and number, but this one, to go, this one everywhere remains unchanged, remains unaffected. It has no change with the change of the subject, with the change of the number and person of the subject. That means these verbs are limited to the subject. These verbs are controlled by the subjects. These verbs are controlled by the change of the time of action. Okay, so these verbs are called finite verb, and these verbs to go are not controlled by the subject, by the change of the time of action. So these verbs are called non-finite verb. So what is a finite verb? The finite verb is the verb form that agrees with its subject in number and person, and with the change of the time of action. With the change of the time of action, and with the number and person of the subject. The verb that changes with the change in the number and person of the subject and with the change of the time of the action is called the finite verb. And what is a non-finite verb? The verb form, non-finite verb is the verb form that need not change with all these changes, that remains unchanged, unaffected. That is the non-finite verb. Okay, so like, likes, liked, all these are finite verbs, and to go, these are called the non-finite verbs, and to be precise, these are infinitive. Okay, so to go, these are infinitives. Other two non-finite verbs are number one infinitive, number two participle, and number three gerund. But our point of discussion today is infinitive. Now the question is how infinitive is formed. How you can form the infinitive? That means the structures of infinitive. The structures of infinitive. That means how can you form the infinitives? An infinitive can be formed in two ways. Number one, 2 plus the present form of the verb. 2 plus present form of the verb, like to go, to come, etc. This is called the simple infinitive. This is called the simple infinitive or non-perfect infinitive. Non-perfect infinitive. To go, to come, to laugh, to do. All these are simple infinitive or non-perfect infinitive. And from the non-perfect infinitive you can understand there is another type of infinitive, and that is perfect infinitive. Number 2, 2 plus have plus pp, past participle of the verb. 2 plus have plus pp of the verb, that means past participle of the verb. It is called perfect infinitive. Perfect infinitive. See the example. To have gone, to have come, etc. So structurally we get two types of infinitive. That means infinitive is formed in two ways. Number one, to plus present form of the verb, to go, to come, etc. These infinitives are called simple infinitive from the structural point of view. Simple infinitive, and this infinitive is sometimes called non-perfect infinitive. And another one is to plus have plus past participle of the verb. It is called perfect infinitive. To plus have plus gone, to have gone, to have come. These are called perfect infinitive, and to go, to come, these are called non-perfect infinitive. Okay. Now see the examples. Examples of simple infinitive first, and next the example of perfect infinitive. Number one, very simple and very easy. He seems to go there. To go, you know, to go is called a simple infinitive or non-perfect infinitive. Why it is non-perfect? Because it is not perfect. It is not done. If you expand the sentence, it will be clear. See, he seems to go there means it seems that he goes there. You may write, as is the context, that he will go there. He seems to go there. It seems that he goes there, or it seems that he will go there, but it doesn't mean that it seems that he has gone there. It's called non-perfect infinitive. He seems to go there. Okay, dot dot dot. You can expand the infinitive this way. And number two, see the example. He seems to have gone there. To have gone there. It means it seems that he has gone there. Perfect. Has gone. See, he has gone there. So it is, the work is perfect, perfect tense. For this it is called the perfect infinitive. Okay, so the first one is the example of the simple infinitive or non-perfect infinitive, and the second one is called the perfect infinitive. He seems to have gone there. Okay, now see, from the functional point of view, we get two types of infinitive in English from their works. Number one, functional point, from their works, uses of infinitive. Number one, noun infinitive. Noun infinitive. It is called simple infinitive also. Simple infinitive. Noun infinitive. And number two, it is called Girandial. Girandial infinitive. Girandial infinitive or qualifying infinitive. It is called Girandial infinitive or qualifying infinitive. First one is noun infinitive and second one is Girandial infinitive or qualifying infinitive. Now we'll see What is a noun infinitive? What is a noun infinitive? What is a noun infinitive? Okay, a noun infinitive is the infinitive that works in a sentence like a noun as a subject. Number one, as a subject. Number two, as an object. Number three, as an object to the preposition, and an object to the preposition. Number four, as a complement. And number five, absolutely. So noun infinitive is used in a sentence as a subject, as an object to the preposition, as a complement, and absolutely. Now we will see the examples of them one by one to clarify the idea. The first one is subject. When noun infinitive is used in a sentence as a subject, see the example. Number one, two is human. Number A, B, to go there is difficult. To are, to go, these are the infinitives, but they are used here as subjects of the verb is. So noun infinitive is used in a sentence as a subject. Number two, example of the object. He likes to play. He likes to play. He was asked to read. Here, to play, to read are infinitives. They are noun infinitives. They are used here as the objects. The first one is the object of the verb likes, and second one is the object of the verb asked. Why it is an object? Question this verb with what? He likes what? This is the answer. So it is the object, you know. Noun infinitive used here as an object, and here also the verb is asked. Question it with what? He was asked what? Answer is to read. So this is the object. So noun infinitive used here as an object to the verb. Now the third example of the prepositional object to a preposition. See the example. I was about to fall. I was about to fall down. To fall, and here about is the preposition. So to fall, this part comes after the preposition. For this it is called an object to the preposition about. So a noun infinitive is used in a sentence as an object to a preposition. Next example, number 4, example for the complement. For the noun infinitive used in a sentence as a complement. See this example. He seems. He seems. He seems, if you drop the sentence here, there will be a question. What does he seem to? The answer is to be rich. To be rich. To be rich, this part is completing the sense of this part, the subject. For this it is the complement. So it is an infinitive, a noun infinitive, as it is working in this sentence as a complement. And see another example. The same type, he seems to be poor. He seems to be poor. The same type. This is also the complement of this subject. So it is a noun infinitive used in a sentence as a complement. Okay. Now take the example of the use absolutely or absolute use. Number 5. To say that he cannot come. Number B. To think that he can say so. To say, to think. This use is called absolute use at the beginning of the sentence without any subject. For this it is called absolute use. To say that he cannot come. To think that he can say so. This is the absolute use of the infinitive. Okay. Now we'll go to the Girandial Infinitive. What is a Girandial Infinitive? This is a question. What is a Girandial Infinitive? The answer is Girandial Infinitive is the infinitive that is used in a sentence like an adjective or like an adverb to express cause, condition, purpose, result, or absolutely or parenthetically in a sentence. Okay, so Girandial infinitive is called a qualifying infinitive. Qualifying means an adjective or an adverb, or sometimes it is used absolutely or parenthetically. Okay, now take the examples and see, your idea will be clear. Number 1. Girandial infinitive is used in a sentence as an adjective. See the examples. Here is a house to let. Here is a house to let. B. Here is a house to let. A. And next one, he has no pen to write with. Take another example. There is no chair to sit on. To let, to write, to sit. These are the infinitives and they are working here as adjectives, qualifying. The first one is qualifying the noun house. What type of house? The house is to let. The next one, the pen. What type of pen? The pen to write with. Next one, what type of chair? The chair to sit on. So these are the examples of the gerundial infinitive used in a sentence as an adjective or adjectives. Number 2, a gerundial infinitive is used in a sentence as an adverb to express cause, purpose, result, condition. Okay, so see the example. To express the cause, he came here. Why? Why? This is the question. Because he wanted to see me, to see me. He came here to see me. To see me. This part is expressing the cause, and for this it is an adverb expressing the cause. So it is an adverb expressing the cause. An infinitive used in a sentence as an adverb. Number 2, we eat to live. We eat to live. Why? Why we eat? The answer is to live. It expresses the purpose. You may say cause also. It expresses the purpose. An adverb infinitive, a gerundial infinitive used in a sentence as an adverb. Next one, see the result. It came to pass. To pass, an infinitive expressing the result. Expressing the result. So it's a gerundial infinitive used in a sentence as an adverb expressing the result. And the last one, a gerundial infinitive used in a sentence as an adverb expressing the condition. See the sentence. You must go there to get it. To get it. This is the condition. What is the condition? You must go there if you want to get it. If you want it. Okay. So this is the example of the gerundial infinitive used in a sentence as an adverb expressing the condition. And another is there, that is parenthetically, parenthetic use. See, to tell the truth. To tell the truth, comma, or to be brief. You will get this type of English. To be brief, to tell the truth, I am ruined. I am ruined. To tell the truth, to be brief, these two are the examples of the infinitives used in a sentence parenthetically as adverbs. So, a gerundial infinitive is the infinitive that is used in a sentence like an adjective. Here, see the example. Like an adjective or like an adverb expressing cause, purpose, result, condition and parenthetic use. Okay. Now another point is how to distinguish a noun infinitive and a gerundial infinitive. That means how you can understand which infinitive is a noun infinitive and which infinitive is a gerundial infinitive. To distinguish them, you have to expand them into clauses. And after the expansion, if you get a noun clause from the infinitive, it is a noun infinitive. And after the expansion of the infinitive, if you get an adjective clause or an adverb clause, it is a gerundial infinitive. That means if you write this way, after the expansion, if you get number one, if you get after the expansion, if you get a noun clause, then it is a noun infinitive. And after the expansion, if you get an adjective clause or an adverb clause, then it is a gerundial infinitive. Girandial infinitive. So to distinguish the infinitive, a noun infinitive and a gerundial infinitive, to identify them, you have to expand the infinitive into clauses. You have to expand the infinitives into clauses. And after the expansion, if you get a noun clause, the infinitive is the noun infinitive. And after the expansion, if you get an adjective clause or an adverb clause, it is a gerundial infinitive. Now see the example. Now see the examples. He was taught. He was taught to read. To read. You have to determine, you have to identify whether this infinitive is a noun infinitive or a gerundial infinitive. And to do this, expand this infinitive into a clause this way. He was taught how he could read. See the expansion. He was taught how he could read. How he could read is a clause, and this clause is working here as an object to the verb taught. Question this verb with what? What was he taught? This part, how he could read is the answer. So it is an object. And when a clause works in a sentence as an object, it becomes a noun clause. So if this clause, this is the expanded form of this infinitive, if this clause is a noun clause, this infinitive is also a noun infinitive. After the expansion, you have got this clause, noun clause. So the infinitive from which you have got this expanded clause is a noun infinitive. Okay, now we'll take another example. You told him to go. This one is the infinitive. So what type of infinitive it is, whether it is a noun infinitive or a gerundial infinitive. And to get your answer, expand this infinitive into a clause and see the expansion. You told him that he might go. See the expansion. That he might go. That he might go is the expansion of this infinitive. That he might go, the function of this part is what? Now come to the verb to identify the function. You told him. Question this verb with what? What you told him. And this one is the answer. So it is an object. So this is the clause and this is an object. So this is a noun clause. And as this is a noun clause and it is the expanded form of this infinitive is a noun infinitive. Okay. Now see how you can identify a gerundial infinitive. See the example. We eat to live. We eat to live. This is the infinitive. And how you can understand whether this infinitive is a noun infinitive or a gerundial infinitive? So expand and see what you get, what type of clause you get. See the expansion. We eat that we may live. You got a clause that we may live. It is expressing the purpose. See here, come. Eat is the verb. Why we eat? What is the purpose? The purpose is that we may live. We can survive in life. We may not die. So this is a clause. This is a clause, and the clause in a sentence is expressing the purpose, and as it is expressing the purpose, it is an adverb clause, and as the expanded form of this infinitive is an adverb clause, so this infinitive is also an adverb. And when the infinitive works in a sentence as an adverb, it is called a gerundial infinitive. So to live is a gerundial infinitive. Girandial infinitive. Okay. Now take another example. He came here to see me. To see. How can you understand this is a gerundial infinitive? Simply expand and you will get it. He came here. Why? He came here as he wanted to see me. As he wanted to see me is a clause. When a clause is used in a sentence to express a reason, that clause is an adverb clause. And when you get an adverb clause from the expansion of an infinitive, the infinitive is also an adverb. And when the infinitive is an adverb, it is a gerundial infinitive, because a gerundial infinitive is the infinitive that is used in a sentence like an adjective or like an adverb expressing cause, condition, purpose, result, you know. Now one small point, that is, what do you mean by split infinitive. What do you mean by split infinitive? Very small point. Split means broken. Split means broken. See the example, then you can understand. You are requested to kindly help me. You are requested to kindly help me. See this word in between to and help. The infinitive is to help. But here one word is inserted to split the infinitive into two halves. This is called a split infinitive. The split infinitive should not be used, though lots of people use this regularly, but you should not use it because it creates the confusion in meaning. So you can use the sentence this way. See, no need of using the split infinitive. Use the infinitive this way. You are requested to help me kindly. Use the word kindly at the end. So there will be no problem if you use the word kindly this way. So avoid using this word in between to and help in the middle of the infinitive to split the infinitive, to break the infinitive. This is not always very good. Take another example. Number 2. You are asked to quickly finish this. To quickly finish this. See, quickly came in between to and finish. Quickly has broken the infinitive into two halves. Number 1 is to and number 2 finish, and quickly is in the middle of them. It is a very bad style, so try to avoid the use of this. You can use the word quickly this way. You are asked to finish this. Now use the word quickly. Quickly here. Try to avoid the use of split infinitive in your sentence to avoid the confusion of meaning. Okay students, this much today. I'll soon come back with another new lesson, another important lesson. So stay attached, stay tuned. For instant notification, subscribe and hit the bell. Share this lesson with your friends and classmates. Thank you for your attention and cooperation. See you soon.